What's up, guys? Welcome to Blake's Garage and another totally tubular 2-minute tool time Tuesday. Today, I'm gonna talk about an amazing wrench. Well, a wrench that everyone should have in their garage if you're working on brakes on your vehicle. So stay tuned, let's get down to it. Alright guys, so I have this RX-7 brake caliper right here, which I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a swap on the E30 coming up here soon. Waiting for my brake pad sponsor to come through, so we will see. I've seen plenty of YouTubers use an extremely wrong tool on these little guys right here. You know these brake lines? I've seen them do it wrong on the bleeder. I've seen them do it wrong going into the caliper itself, going to the chassis itself, you know, using wrenches like these, like freaking normal wrenches. Normal wrenches. That's not a good idea. Or even worse, I've seen YouTubers use one of freaking these, an adjustable wrench or a crescent wrench on brake fitting. Don't do that. You're gonna die. You're not really gonna die, but it's really stupid. You're gonna end up doing stuff twice. You're gonna break things. You're gonna strip stuff, and you're gonna have to buy another tool because you're gonna have to reflare your fittings and like do a whole bunch of brake stuff. And no one wants to do that. Like when you do brake lines, you want to take this off and you want to reconnect it as fast as possible so you don't bleed fluid everywhere or get fluid everywhere. And let me show you what you need. You need these guys right here. These. They look like this. There's some Mac ones that I have. These are some pretty nice ones. They don't need to be nice. I also have some other ones as well. But I recommend getting them in every freaking size available. This one right here, these are some cheapo ones that I have and I use occasionally. 17, 15. So anyways, why do you need that? So obviously we want to have a nice tight connection here because this is a compression fitting. When you do that, you know, you want to put some pretty decent torque onto these. Oh gosh, I gotta find the right size here so I can talk properly. So like this one, for example, I guess is a 9/16, right? So we got that on there pretty tight. Now you can see what's going on here is it's not gonna round off the edges because the top here is just like a socket. However, you can't use a socket, right? Because you kind of got something in the way. You know, you got this big tube. That's just not gonna work. So you need some wrenches like this. And yeah, everybody should have these if you're ever gonna do brakes on your vehicle. I recommend to have an assortment, as you'll always run into needing one that you don't have in the worst of times as brake fluid is flowing onto the ground. The technical name for these wrenches is actually called a double end flare nut wrench. As you can see, the end of it is flared, so it's kind of kicked out so that it can grab, you know, around your brake line or whatever. And it's just gonna make it to where you don't round it off. If you're using a regular style wrench like this, when you get a decent amount of torque on that thing, it's gonna round it off. Whereas if you use, you know, your rounded end, your box end or whatever, you're not gonna have that sort of issue. That's why you do that. That's why we usually go with this side over this side if possible. You know, sometimes we can't, sometimes we gotta use this side, but let's say strip things out. So that is today's totally tubular 2-minute tool time tool. Let me know, guys, do you have some of these in your toolbox? Have you ever used anything else? Have you ever died? I hope not. I hope you haven't. Let me know if you've used something else and you've just totally destroyed a brake line in the past. Like I said, get the right tools. We want to get the right tools so we can get the job done correctly. Hopefully this little mod will be coming up soon. Like I said, just waiting on pads. I got all the goods over here. Got the rotors, got the lines, we got all the goodness. So we will talk to you soon, later, and wrench on, guys.